All right, we are live. February 26th, finals. It's your host, Mumble TND, and I'm accompanied by Essence.
Hello.
And you might hear a random baby in the background too. Uh, we got, um, do you say Doomge? Is that how you say Doomage?
I say
I'm just gonna call him Doom for now. It's Doom versus Doki. And I think this is the first time that they're in the finals, actually. So this is gonna be a good. It's gonna be a good time.
Doki. This is Doki's premiere run as a tour participant, and
Ooh.
Doomge has only gotten top 8 before in the December 25 tour. So this is going to be interesting. At least both their backgrounds, they haven't won a tour yet.
Oh, I forgot to send. I forgot to signal.
I pinged everyone already though. But... So from Doki's side, we already see he's bringing Victory Bell. This has a funny set with natural gifts.
Has
This
that
is
mon
actually very cool.
has that mon got a usage before?
Oh yeah, there's been a bit of it in the tour. It's the only grounded mon that can absorb key spikes if you don't want to give up levitate wheezing. But it also has synthesis, knock. It was running natural gift ground like I mentioned before. It weirdly forces progress on teams that have like plenty of stuff to switch into it. Like pretty much everything that wants to come in on Victory Bell doesn't want their item knock. It has, bait stuff in. Its main use, I think, is just switching in on Wheezing T-Spikes from what I've seen. Grass also isn't that bad of a defensive typing this month. He has other cool stuff, like Rhyperior has been very underrated. I'm not sure what set he's on, it might just be Rocks, but Band has also been solid. Band is kind of just slow meta champ, I'm not gonna lie. And Vanillix is actually pretty interesting too. It's not unusual, but you kind of have to gamble whether it's like Specs or like Veil. From here, from the team structure, it looks like Specs, but you never know. You can get caught off by just some random Veil setter, and suddenly you're pretty behind because now you gotta get a defog off.
Right.
And from Doomage is also on Rhyperior actually, so pretty cool. Spiritom's interesting. Spiritomb doesn't look like it has much of an application here, but usually this is Mind Rest or it's a Life Orb Sucker Punch set. It's great into Gardecuno, but there is no Gardecuno on
Oh, I
this
just
side.
realized he went Recover instead of Roost.
Yeah, it doesn't get Roost.
It doesn't learn Roost.
Yeah. For
Oh.
some reason, it doesn't get Roost.
They really had to do them dirty like that, huh?
Right. Balance is quite unusual too. Oh, I guess usage-wise, not really. It's a bit of an inconsistent song. Actually, Red Doom is definitely going with like high-powered, consistent mon for the most part. Makes sense. Surprisingly, there isn't a Gudra on Doki's side though. Gudra's like the easiest mon to splash on two teams here. Looks like he's on Probopass instead for this.
Yeah, what does Provo do?
To my knowledge, you just run Choice Scarf to switch into Gudra to trap it, but I've seen some that just run like lefties with rocks. I'm not sure exactly what they're trying to check, but that is a thing.
I don't think Seismith Toad has been spamming Ice Punch.
I know. Ice Coverage is so free in this meta, man.
Portobello. Dude, trust me. I like Victorville being here to me is a personal thing. I mean, just look at my freaking picture. Like I love having Victorvilles in the meta. So and I know DJ, right? Freaking birds don't get roost. Can you believe that?
Imagine being a bird that can't roost.
You
Actually
can never
sad.
take a break as a bird. What a travesty.
Obviously, Calm Mind revealed. So this is
Oh,
looks
okay.
like Rest Talk Calm Mind.
So basically, like a note weakness, crit me not.
Yeah, yeah. It's usually mono Dark Pulse. I saw one mono Shadow Ball, but mono Dark Pulse is usually better. I did use the set in another meta though. The retro, it was pretty solid. I think Spirit 2 might see a rise in the set in like metas where it's not very used. I've seen it happen with like other metas with other mons.
Dark Pulse with 25% only.
Yeah.
And that earthquake damage is not good, yeah.
Are
Oh
they
boy.
not on rest? Might not be on rest.
Can the Kuno kill? How much does freezing did? Freeze did 39 as a crit. That's an AV seismitoad, right?
Yeah.
Wow.
To say special defense seismitoad is some crackhead shit, man. I don't know if you're saying that on stream, but why it's working too? Some insane counter teaming.
Yeah, they had plenty of time to cook, so
Yeah.
I'm gonna post the image real quick. Sorry guys in the stream, sorry. Just to give you a reminder, this is what the roster looks like. It's a combination of very high power level mons and a bunch of very funny low tiers.
Oh, he might. It looks like he's on Life Orb Carrot Blast Regieleki because he just sent that in against Seismitoad. That's pretty bad for Doki because unless he's on Pursuit Rhyperior, that's gonna give him a lot of trouble. Also, shout out to Pursuit Rhyperior. That guy was a GOAT. Oh, no, he was bluffing.
Yeah, this meta at the beginning looked very all over the place. A little too strong on the Entei Gudra.
Yeah.
But as you can see, usually in tournaments we get to see the development of, you know, seeing what your opponent does, and you develop the craziest strats possible. So tournaments is where it's at. You know, I don't think you'll get this level of gameplay on the ladder.
I could agree with that. Ladder, I kind of just ran random crap. Just the second road around, I had to lock in. I ended up getting top 8, which I got my ass beat in quarterfinals, but we don't talk about that.
Of course.
Oh, I said Armor Gudra too. Okay.
With the screens.
He's running triple, maybe not.
So we got screens Reggie with Spiritomb setting up like crazy, and now we got Gudra setting up.
Was this Encore victory though? He just might be bluffing it too.
Classic. Bluff.
Yeah. Well, this is good because I guess from Doomge, he just needs to position Gudra correctly now. There's a Rhyperior in the back, but if he's not Encore, that's actually pretty big for him. Now Doki has to play a little more aggressively because he just gets shut off by this Gudra. It also depends on the Entei set too. Probo Pass didn't come in. Oh, I don't think Body Press is doing enough to Gudra after an Acid Armor. This Gudra could be very costly if he doesn't play around it correctly. Oh, okay, so the Black Sludge, he's not using Natural Gift. Oh, so you know what? He might genuinely be Encore and just didn't click it there. If so, that was actually a godly play from him. We'll see. No, he's not Encore. I would have clicked on for there for sure.
Hmm.
A Victory Bell took out a Phalanx, forced a Gudra out. Pretty good value off of Victory Bell. Things considered.
I just like that I'm seeing Victorville doing something.
Yeah.
It reminds me of the PU days. Gen 7. But that's besides the point. Oh. That's...
Oh, Victory Bell's actually golden, man.
Dude, it just lived that.
I know.
Can it shrimp
I want
sap?
to see this thing.
Does it is it running shrimp sap? We'll see.
Might be.
Then again, this might have sap sipper, probably.
I think it's shell armor because it's acid armor.
Mm.
I mean, you don't want to get crit on a bulky setup.
On a crit, meat not.
Yeah.
Dragon tail. Come
So
on.
they're not on red.
No sap? Oh, dog. Oh. Wait. Now you're stuck here with me,
That seems
baby.
convenient.
Now you're stuck here with me, baby.
Oh, that's actually unfortunate.
Oh. Oh my goodness. This nose. Solid 60. That is nice.
Right. Oh, Probo Pass is actually golden. What?
I like that Probo does
was
that.
Yeah.
He just does that.
I was thinking this mod was a fraud.
No, I mean, I remember when this thing was in June 24, and everybody's like, "You guys cannot be seriously saying that Probo is good." I'm like, "Yes, it's good. What the hell are you talking about?" It beats Indeedee.
Oh
It beats I forgot what else it beat, but it was basically there for Indeedee.
Yeah.
And here it is, just body pressing Gudra. Why did it? Is it not trapping?
No, it's because Spirit Tomb comes in and clicks rest.
You see, I didn't think that far. I'm not the one feeding the stakes.
I wonder what that Entei set is, because it's not leftovers, but it's pressure. Oh, did you see that Satan Entei set that would just substitute protect, toxic, and fire spins? They usually run pressure. That's why I was assuming that it was that, but it didn't reveal leftovers, so it might genuinely just be banded. Makes sense. The only Intimidate Mon is White Deer, and that's not particularly common. You don't really need to run Inner Focus. That's rough.
Doki is doing pretty good in this game 1.
Yup.
For the viewers, this is best of 5. So strap in for a ride. We might see some more random cookage here.
Shard's also unusual too. I want to add.
Yeah, that for real, dog. Two eye shard kills from Badilix is crazy. Yeah.
Aw.
And then is this a clean?
Like it.
Oh, it is a clean.
Somehow Victory Bell and Seismitoad are still alive, but that was good.
I'll make sure to click at this for the players so that it doesn't get lost.
I'm gonna be back in like a minute or two.
Okay. We'll see how long game 2 takes to load. So that was interesting. I don't have a lot of knowledge of what the meta has developed into. I just remember Ante being crazy, Gudra being insane, and then you have things like Regieleki and Hydrapple, Blastoise being pretty standard. But definitely this month has a lot of funny questions. Well, I was reading your question. Sorry, DJ. Yeah, this meta has a lot of interesting options. And my personal favorite right here is obviously going to be Victory Belt. I don't think they started game 2 yet. Oh, they have. Apparently I just didn't get warned. Alright, well, game 2, guys. Alright, so it seems that Doki brought the exact same team. I wonder if he made any changes. Doom, on the other hand, now has its own Probopass. And it's running Flygon with Dodrio and Heliolisk. Based on speed tiers, the Dodrio seems to be the fastest spawn. So that'll be interesting. We got Benilix versus Heliolisk. Let's see what this Helio's carrying. We've already seen that Vanillix has Mono Ice. And we got Focus Blitz, of course. Oh, that's rough. Oh dear. Not a good start. Not a good start. Not a good start. Imagine.
That's the one thing I hear. Sorry.
Imagine starting your match with the Focus Miss.
Yeah, that's rough. The first thing I hear when I come back is just Focus Miss. I just...
Welcome back. Welcome back.
Thank you. Oh, it's not Dodrio. Okay, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Dodrio's quite underrated.
No Gudra.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
I liked the bring of Flygon and Dodrio because Rhyperior can often just take a hit from Flygon and revenge it.
We're going worse in the downhill. Focus Miss into Hydro Miss.
Oh shit. We can't have a final set without there being some level of hacks in it. Mandatory at this point.
Oh dear. What were you trying to say?
Ice Punch! Ice Toad.
It's a Saxon. Doki has the same team as last time. I don't think he made any changes. But it seems that Doom made this Articuno more defensive. Because now I only took 33.
Yeah.
Yeah, this gives it a good recover. Now the next turn comes in the Future Sight. It is behind a veil though. Not gonna do much.
U-turn? What? Oh, Future Sight, U-turn recover.
Yeah.
Play Default Glass.
Yeah, definitely no Gudra on either side is interesting. We have Iron Defense Probo with leftovers. Well, sir, there is a Flygon right across the aisle.
I guess even if it's Earth Power Flygon, it's like still an ID. Yeah, it's Earth Power. I meant Sovell, but I said ID. Not like it was doing much of Flygon anyway, though.
We're back to having Veil. And now Doom goes into its own provo. I mean, we haven't seen what Doom uses provo pass for.
My guess is this may just be another ID set because Doki didn't bring Gudra last time. Or if he was really cooking, he'd go choice scarf body press to trap his probo pass. If he was really cooking.
Alright, well, so far we got a bolt switch. Okay. I would say Doki has the better positioning right now.
Yeah, especially with NT out. That's not a field.
Sacred Fire, no burn.
That's rough.
I think at this point now they lost. Well, they didn't lose. I was gonna say they lost momentum, but not really.
Looks pretty nice for that.
Okay, that's a pretty good middle ground play from Doom. Ooh.
It was actually boots NT, okay. Explains why it didn't do much to Flygon. So this looks like a very more bulky team from Doomge compared to the offensive team I was expecting.
Weather Ball. Boom. You call it out, Porto. You were right. Yeah. Yeah, you were right. You were right, Porto.
Oh, the Typhon special. Weather Ball NT. Oh, that is some crazy prep.
Love to see that. You gotta respect that. Come on, like. I mean, it makes so much sense. All the ground types. That, not the ground types, but like, I mean, I'm gonna take a look at this real quick. Yeah, the ground types over here are pretty much all wall anti. So having something that hits them more neutrally is, you know, neutrally or super effectively, is definitely a big plus. Right, Ricky. Yes, gotta respect the ball. Respect the ball. We got Helio with Hyper Voice and fat ass Seismic Twin over here. Just eats it. 27%. Is that like specs or something? Crit Ice Punch. Not good. Not good. Alright, so the Seismic switched out to Probopass. I wonder. Yeah, they're just gonna go for it. Yeah, they're just gonna go back to pressing Iron Defense. And we got the freeze.
Oh, that's rough. Tactical freeze.
Yes, I was literally thinking of that. I was like, he's fishing for the freeze, and before I even think about saying it, he just clicks it, and I'm like, oh. And Doki got lucky with the turn 1. Wow, or turn 2 technically. That's crazy, man.
Or Doldrio just sitting in front of an Iron Defense subbed Probo Pass.
He thought he was about to SD. He thought he was about to SD.
For Dodrio.
How does Kuna break this?
I have no idea.
Oh,
okay. Is this promo actually about a sweep?
I was about to ask that. I'm like, there is no way that this promo just runs away with the game. What the heck?
Weezing is just gonna get flash cannoned, right?
I mean, does it get one-shotted? No, I don't think so.
I think sub solves Wisp. Sub solve. I'm thinking like the weirdest way possible.
Like, it's doing sub Iron Defense, so like, what is his second attack? Like, Flash.
Yeah,
and
flash
the crit! That's only 29.
The crit is just the cherry on top. They might genuinely have to PP stall each other.
I mean,
Oh,
there's only so many recovers.
yeah, that's true.
And I think the combination of 2 attacks, that substitute is like not breaking at all. Like it needs. How many hits has it taken? Like to break a sub?
Like 2. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. He's trying to chip him down to use recover.
Yeah.
Okay, now he got some information there. So 20% on the future site.
This is actually going well for. I mean, all things considered, this is going well for Doomge against Probo.
I wonder if he should have been clicking sub. Alright. You click sub here, right? He did not click sub.
Worried about that he's not clicking substitute.
Okay, you click sub here. Yes, there you go. So the future site hits. There you go.
Riveting gameplay, 7MDs.
Another tactical freeze in a turn 1.
This is actually we just see the same gameplay for like 15 turns, and the game just wants something
Oh my
to go
god.
differently.
There's no way.
This is so peak.
And there's currently no future site, right?
Right.
Alright. Surely this is the end, right? Okay.
Right.
Oh my gosh, bro.
All that recover PP.
Oh gosh.
This is gone.
Gone.
This is.
Just to show off the extreme speed.
Reflecting.
I mean,
I imagine the last is probably stomping Tantrum or Stone Edge for other ST.
what does Doom bring here? Maybe the Helio? Yeah.
The only thing that outspeeds. And now you got a 50-50 on.
No.
Doja
Doja outspeeds.
Doja.
Yeah, and then he goes into Dojo, and now he actually confirms a kill. Depending on the set, obviously. I imagine Viper comes in here. Yeah, big boy.
Yeah, I don't think there's much you can do to stop Rock Polish, really.
At least it's not another 6-0. Sure. Oh gosh, we've been live for 30 minutes already. It's only game 2.
Yeah.
Heavy Slam. Nice. Strange Steam. No confuse. Good for Doki. Is this Rapier officially faster? Then I think it is right. Yeah. Yeah. Unless this thing is Scarf for some reason. Nope. Def.
Yeah. Rapier here is just going like that.
Mm-hmm. Wow. We got
This is rough.
2-0.
Yeah. He has to... Doom has to lock in and win 3 games now.
TTK, this is game 2, it just ended. Doki has won 2 games in a row.
Can't remember when our last 3-0 final was. It may have been like June 24, maybe.
No. The A3 finals. Thank you, Ricky. January 25 was a 3-0.
The stall meta was a 3-0.
Jan 25.
Alec was a 3-0. It's Angelo. Angelano.
Just stall forever. I guess. I guess. Alright, we got ourselves game 3, guys. Doki finally changed the team. And we got Iron Thorn's action. Now here's my curiosity. Spinning.
Some evil.
My curiosity is spinning in my head right now. Is this Regieleki Electric Terrain? Just so that the banded Quark Drive Iron Thorns gets to click big boy damage.
That would be funny.
That's my personal wish out of this match. Let's see if it happens.
I imagine it screens Regieleki with D-Dance Iron Thorns and Air Balloon, and that's maybe Shell Smash Blastoise. But I think that's more likely Rapid Spin with Shell Smash Poltegeist.
And also very worthy to note, no Entei, no Gudra.
True. Gudra did make an appearance actually, but it was kind of mediocre that game.
Yeah, but it's like
that is interesting.
It's like Gudra stocks going down. Is that worth bringing in the finals, guys?
Everyone's just so over prepped for it that. Okay,
why
so
is it
Combine
Balloon?
Spirit 2.
Well, what is this? I'm so sad. That's it. Doki win, please. This. I wanted Electric Terrain banded. Damn it, bro.
Looks like the structure looks like very similar to a sample where you're just on licky wheezing just the most heinous walls with toxic spikes, and Spiritomb looks like the Witcon. That's 2 Combine Spiritombs in the final already.
What does Licky do in the format, by the way?
It walls pretty much every special attacker, and it just sits there, wishes stuff. It's really irritating to get through if you don't have physical breaker. Special offense weirdly can get through it just because of Gardecuno.
Okay, yeah, I see. Also Cloud9 for the Vanillix. He licks the ice cream.
Yeah, that's seen that joke all the time.
I should
This
have put them next to each other in the graphic. Did I?
Bro.
No. I should have done that. I should have done
Yeah. This looks like a really rough matchup for Doomge though. Iron Thorns can't really do much. Rhyperior's not that bad, to be honest. There is a Spiritomb. If it's offensive, it can probably somewhat deal with that, but you know, there's also like a Flygon, a whole Seismitoad.
I would say.
This might be Shell Smash Blastoise then.
I would say. I feel like Doom should have realized that he's having trouble with Seismitoad. Like, maybe have an answer for it.
Yeah. Like the perfect time to use like some kind of bait for it.
Like, even Freeze Strike Vanillix would have been, you know, pretty good call. Or have your own Victor Valve. Power Miss!
Oh, that's rough.
Power Miss, baby! Now, is this Hydro Miss? Ice Beam?
Ah, that's on Ice
Why? Beam. You have Stab! Oh, that's right. Water Absorb. You know, I'm an idiot. But still, jeez, what the heck? That thing just ate it. This might be a 3-0.
Might be,
It's been a while since
3-0 for his 3-0
premiere.
Crazy.
Yeah.
I know, it's a crazy
like he just showed up. Hey guys, I play Pokemon. Oh, all right. Hey, has he gone 2-0 in most of the run?
Not entirely sure. I know he's been doing really well though. Well, obviously he's been doing really well, but I mean like really well. There's dual screens in DD. He has to do this smart now though.
Oof. Infiltrator. You're right.
Yeah.
Especially if you're doing Calm Mindset. I think Infiltrator works, right? Knowing that Veil is a thing.
Yeah.
Well, we got Poltergeist. We have one Shell Smash. Do we have two? We got Sub. We got Infiltrator, though.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, this was just rough. He was getting really counter-teamed these games. Really good prep from Doki. This finals is just really clip farmy though, like Weather Ball, Entei.
All the misses. We got the Infiltrator. There it is.
Yep.
Rough to see. Wow. By the way, once this tournament ends, I'm about to see if we can do a player interview.
Yeah.
Since apparently I can do these after the tournaments are over.
Why not?
I don't know. Scheduling doesn't work. Nobody answers. And when they do answer, it's like, oh yeah, let's do it. And then I forget. Or they forget. And then I forget. And then they forget. And then we just never do it. Like, 7MD. Bro. Won 3 times, still no interview. We've been trying. And when we do get to talk, it's like not in the, I can record setting.
Yeah.
At least it's not a 6-0 again. Bro, you gotta stop.
You're adding fuel to the fire.
Oh my gosh. Explosion Reggie Lucky.
Oh, he even had something for special walls too.
Oh dear. Oh my gosh.
This is rough, man. If somehow he can get through Slicky Licky, he might be able to turn it around. The Seismitoad is low. If Flygon isn't like Yachi Berry, he might be able to just kill it with Ice Punch.
What annoys me about this match. Yeah, you don't continue. Sorry.
I was just gonna say, it also depends if Spiritomb can eat Stone Edge or Earthquake that well.
It will. it's Spiritomb.
I know.
Especially if it's Calm Mind. It probably has defense.
Yeah. I think that air balloon was rough, man.
But yeah, this is where I get mad. Look at that. It was Explosion Regieleki. You could have had Electric Terrain. Blow up. And go to our thorns. Oh jeez, even if you have Dragon Dance, like that would have been perfect. Just extra boost on top of it.
And it was Yachi, yeah. Olam though.
Well then.
Might be winnable, but
I mean, it doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't do anything to Seismitoad.
Yeah.
Unless you do like a crit Earthquake or something.
Yeah.
Okay, he's gonna burn resources, I guess. Yep. I mean, not good.
He's flexing at this point, but
yeah, probably.
Much, yeah.
Like he crit. I mean, let's go to game 4, guys. Crit. Come on, crit Earthquake.
Yo?
Do it.
You're out.
Do it. What are you being Ice Punch? No.
I might not be on Earthquake.
Crit.
Oh, he's
Earthquake, man.
I guess Freeze does have a higher chance, yeah. Ah, that's rough.
You know what's the problem? It was Scald, so it would have just thawed. It was always Earthquake.
Oh, that's true, yeah.
It was always Earthquake. Oh, jeez. All right, well then. Congratulations to Doki on their very first 35 Pokes tournament.
Yep.
Winning cleanly on a 3-0 in their first tournament. Yeah. That's quite the achievement, actually.
I don't think the champion gets announced till later on, so I am gonna go ahead and just announce what Tyranitar got re-rolled into while we wait.
Tyranitar? Oh,
yeah, I got suspected. And I will leave so you can have your interview with Doki. But it was fun commentating with you.
Oh, definitely. I appreciate that you were here, especially to give your insight in the meta.
Yeah.
I definitely
down, dude.
I definitely missed a lot on February. I was better off in January because I actually paid attention to that format, but this one, I was just too busy.
I'll say you didn't miss out on too much, anything special. This was kind of just borderline a UU tier, but yeah, it was fun depending on the game. But yeah, I'll see you later.
All right.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you, Essence, for joining.
Yeah, no problem.
Wow, guys. All right, we're standby trying to see if Doki agreed. They'll do a interview, but we're gonna wait until they're ready. All right. What's up, champ?
Hi, chat.
Hey, congratulations, man, on
Thank
your
you.
very first 35 pokes premiere entry. You won. And not just that, you did it at 3-0. It's been a while since we apparently had a 3-0.
Yeah, damn. Yeah, no, I wasn't expecting it to go like that. I had like plans for like if certain things I expected to happen didn't happen, but I kind of got lucky, honestly. I guess maybe we'll talk about it.
Yeah. So, yeah, you. So this is your first tournament, right? In 35 pokes.
Yes, my first tournament.
All right. So you have entered in a special class of people who have entered for the first time and won.
Oh, how many people was that?
I think it's like 7.
Ooh,
Uh,
prestigious. Yes.
yeah. So I don't remember the whole club. I know it's Senor Lopez. We got Turtle. I did that with May. Forgot who else did that.
You did that, you said?
Yeah.
Oh, sick. Nice job.
Yeah. It's the only one I've won.
Well, it might be the same for me. We'll see.
Maybe. We'll see. Maybe there's a little curse to that.
Maybe.
Yeah, I think as I'm not sure if Ricky counts. I'm not sure if Ricky counts actually.
I'm like super new to this community, so I don't really know. I won't know like most of the people you're talking about.
Yeah, don't worry. But anyways, let's get to the meat and bones about this. So yeah, man. How does it feel? How do it feel to be a champion now?
Honestly, pretty relieving. Prepping for this one was I found out that it was like a best of 5 like 2 days before, and I had class both today and yesterday. So a lot of my prep was scrambling, but it ended up being good enough, and like half of it ended up not mattering. So we take those, I guess.
Yeah. So how was your prep? How do you feel about the prep?
Okay, so I scouted his typical game 1 and 2, and I scouted like his typical game 3 today, but that didn't end up coming into play. I matched up into a matchup that I definitely should not have won game 1. I do think my opponent misplayed a little bit. He played a bit too passively. He kind of just let my Seismitoad like take over the whole game, which was pretty fortunate because if the Spiritomb came in better or the Gudra came in better, I was probably just hosed. So that was, I think, pretty lucky. I do think I played a bit better there, and then game 2, I was like, okay, he probably doesn't feel confident after a 5-0 loss. I'm just going to run back the same team, which was intended to go into his game 1. And he ran his game 1 as the counter pick. And so I just had an amazing matchup there. So that was like very in my favor. And then he went into his really polarizing game 2, which I also counterpicked. And that was basically an impossible matchup. My Heliolisk was actually Mirror Herb, and I was too scared to go into it on the Stoys initially, but if I had, I think I literally won the game on the spot. Because I was Dark Pulse Grass Knot.
That on the game 3.
Yeah.
That's interesting. Dude, I had a game. I had a question, and then it just disappeared. I was trying to put your avatar in here. Yeah. So actually, tell me a little bit more about yourself. Like, what's your background when it comes to
Sure.
competitive?
So basically, almost all my experience is in Draft League. So I have a lot of experience with prepping for specific sets of mons and finding what I believe to be the best sets. So I just have a lot of experience with that. Not as much with like general formats like OU, but I've dabbled in it. But yeah, I've been playing for like maybe 10 years competitively, like 8 years draft. It's been a long time. Uh, just new to just only new to 35 pokies.
Okay. Yeah. A lot of people who do draft tend to translate very well into 35 pokes because it kind of feels like drafting because essentially instead of looking at a pool of just like 12 Pokemon, you're looking at 35. So you're kind of like
Yeah.
trying to counter all 35 in a way.
Yeah, and like typically like formats will maybe have as many Pokemon, but in 35, I think like a little under half maybe are relatively unviable, which makes it easier for my skill set, I think.
Yeah. So definitely, I would say definitely your time, playing and just in general, I guess your game sense led you to this point. So
I guess so.
good work, man.
Thank you.
That said, but what do you think about the list itself?
The entire February format.
Yeah.
I was thinking about doing like a whole like voice memo / like just voice recording of my whole thoughts on the tier list, but it was really interesting. I think it was way more interesting in tour when it comes to like scouting and like seeing what people typically run, because then you could bring more unusual stuff like the victory bell that I spammed because I saw so many toxic spikes, G-Weezings, and seismitoads and stoises, Rhyperiors at times. But overall, I think Entei is brokey. I think Galarian Articuno is ridiculous. And the glue is like barely good enough. It was a fun format though.
Definitely. I mean, you pulled off the Vanillix and the Probopass.
Yeah, I mean, I did technically use Probopass before, but that was my first time using both Vanillix and Probopass in Tour. I just saw it had a good matchup into his typical game one, though he didn't have Gardecuno on his typical game one. That was like, I think, a minor change that he made that made things a bit more complicated. But yeah, I don't disagree with bringing Galarian Articuno into me because I just did not know how to deal with it all tour. Half of me actually dealing with it was luck, and half of it was my opponent misplaying a little bit. Fortunately, my Seismitoad in my game 1 and game 2 team was max attack, so I could actually ice punch it down a little bit. Otherwise, I don't know if I could have dealt with it, to be honest.
Right. Yeah. No, I have to mention about the Entei set. the weather ball. How did that come about?
I mean, I was not the first one to use Weather Ball Entei. I mean, I saw it in just like the regular like month. Someone Weather Balled someone else's Flygon. I'm like, oh, yeah, you can do that. And I saw that his typical game 1 always carried Flygon, and I was already bringing Vanillix because screens were really nice into that team, into Gardecuno, into one other thing I can't remember. But I mean, if that situation ever came up, it was good, and if it didn't, I mean, he never had a Seismitoad on that team, so I was like okay with not having Trailblaze. So it was just kind of a really good risk reward for me.
Nice. What would you say is your favorite Pokemon in this month?
I mean, my man Beware. Honestly, I didn't bring him in this set, but Beware has carried me so hard. The AV set is so bulky. The offensive set is so strong into most people's teams. Because, like, if they're not carrying Spiritomb, then the only resist is Wheezing, and certain Wheezings take, like, over a third from Iron Head. Spadef Wheezings take half from Iron Head, and you can just creep to outspeed it. I think it was super underrated. And, I mean, I think people were prepping for my Beware, because they knew that I was, like, spamming that thing. Also, Seismitoad was insane. He has, like, surprising versatility. Just the difference between Earth Power and Earthquake is actually super important in this format. Refresh is nice for Entei. Power Whip is nice for Smash Toys, like you saw in that Game 3. Knockoff is a great tool. Skull's a great tool. And he's, I think, honestly, in my opinion, the best rocker. Flygon, I think, is better than Seismitoad, but not as a rocker, in my opinion.
Okay. Now, I think you may have touched my next question, but I was going to ask you, what do you consider to be an underrated Pokemon that people should use more?
I mean, obviously I said Beware, and everybody knows that I think higher of Victory Bell than everybody else. I brought like a variety of sets. Having that high special attack Sludge Wave doing like 60 to Fizdef Wheezing, and like walling non-Sludge Bomb, even some Sludge Bomb variants, because you can just run Synthesis. Removing T-Spikes, which no other Mon can, and having Encore, which very little other Mons can. Knockoff's an amazing tool. And I brought that Natural Gift Ground to bait the Goodra in that one set, versus, I think that was Turtle. So, a lot of versatility on that Mon. I can't think of anything else that, right now at least, that is underrated. But it'll come to me probably.
Okay. Well, it's good to see that we're still setting up records and people just keep coming in and randomly just winning on their first tournament. So, and yeah, you're a great addition to the format.
Thank you.
You're welcome to come to the next tournament. Maybe I'll see you in the next interview.
God, I hope.
We'll see.
I'm probably not going to compete in the month of March, but month of April, I'm probably coming back.
Okay. At least if you don't enter, then you can technically say if you win April, then you won 2 tournaments in a row because you were just not present in March.
Yeah.
But yeah, you have the ability of being the first one to actually claim 2 wins in a row. So
maybe. I mean, though I will say I might just like taint the opportunity by just entering the March tour and just like kind of vibing it out, probably losing in light pools.
Yeah, that'll for sure taint it. That'll for sure taint it. But we'll see.
We'll see.
It's definitely a high ask, so don't feel pressured. But just saying, you got the opportunity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll think about it for sure.
How do you think about what do you think about the March format, by the way?
I haven't taken I have not played a single game of March, but I've looked at it. Obviously, people are like going crazy over Tyranitar. Is that a guy still legal?
I believe that it's going to be re-rolled.
Okay. Then honestly, maybe that could be a fun format. It did look like there were higher rolls this time around, just like on the top end. So a lot of the lower tier mons, I think, are not going to get as much use as they did in February. Right. So that's a bummer. But I mean, I can't really say enough about I can't say anything really about the format. I haven't looked at it too deeply.
Yeah, fair enough. All right, well, it's been a pleasure, sir.
Yep, thank you for the interview.
Hope to see you around in the other stuff.
Yep.
For those who are tuned in, I believe that the player signups for the 35 PL are still open. So if you guys want to participate in that tournament, make sure to head to Smogon and sign up. I think we just got the Yeah, I think we just got the what you call it. The manager confirms. So I'll be one of the managers.
Oh, sick.
Yeah. So
I did sign up for 35 PL, but I've made it known that I'm not going to really be like doing too much with it. I'm going to be pretty busy this month. Um, but if someone wants me as like a sub, then they can get me for a low price.
well, we'll see.
We'll see.
Well, all right, guys. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for Champ for joining me and doing this interview. Everybody who's tuning into the YouTube, make sure you subscribe, press that like button, and those who are watching on Twitch, press that follow. All right. See you guys later.
Bye.
Bye bye.